right, you eagle-eye weavers out there, can you see that there are two errors in this fabric? Look really, really closely. Now, one of them I knew almost right away when I was threading the reed. I knew there was something up because I was threading it, and when I was threading it, I knew the brown thread should have been on a certain shaft, and all of a sudden they switched. Could not figure out what it was. Let me show you the first error. You see this color here? Can you tell it's a little bit wider than the other ones? It has 2 extra threads in it. Well, I had a 12-yard warp. I had all of these threaded. If I wanted to fix it, which I could have, I would have had to take out, unthread all of these, take out 2 of those, and rethread those. Decided not to do that. Now the other mistake, see if we can zero in over here on that. And I didn't notice it until I started weaving tabby. You see this? You don't see it anywhere else. That's because I was threading the reed 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and at that spot there, it's 2, 1, 1, 2. So it's showing up in that one stripe. I'm almost finished. I had maybe 2 yards left on this particular warp, decided to get done quicker, and did tabby. I'm going to weave a little bit of the pattern again and show you the pattern, and you'll see why it's not quite as noticeable. Now, when this is washed and dried, it may show up a little bit to the weaver's eye, but perhaps it might not show up to everyone. We'll have to wait and see. All right, I did a little bit of the pattern that I was weaving for almost 9 yards of this particular fabric, and let's go over to see what's going on. All right, so now you can see there's a texture in there. There was a little bit of a gap, but it wasn't as noticeable as it is now. Now, when I wash and dry that, that's not going to really show up. But I do believe the one thread there may show up. It's right smack in the middle. What would I have done if I had caught it at the very beginning? I would have taken all of these out of the reed from this side, and I would have rethreaded those to correct that error. So you can tell after you're weaving, it really is a good idea to fix things like that when you notice them, as soon as you notice them. All right, let's take a look at the fabric now that it's washed. I showed you where there was in the reed, I was going 2, 1, 2, 1, and I went 1, 1. This is where you can see, and yes, you can see it. It's not that obvious, but it's definitely there. So I wanted to show you that one. And then, like I said, I was weaving many yards with this texture. You really cannot see it as much. So I just want to let you know that if you are doing something, especially if it was like all one color and you made a mistake like that, please go back and thread your reed because, yes, you will notice it.